Hi everybody, it's Corinne at Scenic Regional Library in Sullivan, and today we're going to learn how to make cute little gnomes out of a ceramic pot, some felt, a wooden ball, and some yarn. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is paint your ceramic pot, like so. Once you get it painted, don't worry about painting the top because that's not going to show. And we're just going to set that aside and let it dry. We're going to take our long pieces of yarn and our short piece of yarn, and we're going to take your shorter piece, fold it in half like this with the loop on top, and then you want to set your long piece of yarn over the top of that loop, just like this. Then you're going to take the two ends of your short piece of yarn, and we're going to weave those through or thread them through the loop. And then pull them tight like this. So again, you're going to take your piece of yarn and we want to fold it in half with the loop on the top. Set your longer piece of yarn that we just put one on over the loop. Then take the two ends of your short piece of yarn and thread it into the loop. Like so. Then you want to take the ends together and pull them down so that it creates a knot. And then you'll just want to squish all those together. Once you have them squished together, then, and all of your pieces of yarn are on, then we're going to take our comb and you want to just kind of brush through those ends of yarn that are left. You can leave these as they are and put them on the gnome that way, or you can fluff them out. And I'm going to take this off the felt for a second here so you can kind of see. And I'm just going to keep combing it until those strings of the yarn unravel. And you're going to get little bits of fluff that comes off, and that is fine. You can just throw that away. But once it's all fluffed out, it will look like this. I'll put it back on this felt so you can see. So it's nice and fluffed out. And what I've done too is, we have the longer piece of yarn. You want to squish your pieces together so it kind of makes a fluffier beard. And then you're going to put a knot at each end of the yarn, of the long yarn, to hold the beard pieces together. And then just snip off the extra. Then we're going to take our glue gun and we're going to glue our beard onto our ceramic pot. I would just put the glue on the yarn and then take the beard and kind of get a little close to the top, not too far off, because we are going to cover it with the felt. And then just kind of pull it a little and push it down so that the glue sticks. Then we're going to take our wooden bead, our wooden ball, and put some glue on it. And then in the center, a little over the beard, you'll want to put that wooden ball. I think off any of those spidery strings that come from the hot glue. And now you've got part of your gnome. I'm going to set that aside for a second, and then we're going to work with the felt. I have the short side to me, and then there's a long side. We're going to have the long side be the brim of the hat. So I want to take this corner closest to me, and then we're going to roll it in. But we want that corner to line up with that end so that it makes a nice flat section. Okay, and we're going to hold it there. And you see this is going to roll right over the top of that. So I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to put glue along this edge. And this is the end where I already know where it needs to be. And this we're going to roll in. And keep going until it makes a little point at the top. Now, mine has a little bit of a hole. That's going to happen. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue, put it in there, and just squish it until it makes a point. Okay, now we have a hat, a cone. And you can leave it this way and put it on your gnome. And then you have like an extra bit that comes down the back. Makes him look a little bit like a wizard. Or you can take your scissors and if you flatten it out, if you flatten it out to where there's a triangle there, then you can take your scissors and cut that triangle off. That's cut off. Now I still have a couple little points, so I'm just going to push those two little points together and make another little snip through those so it kind of flattens out. But I can also just kind of tuck those up too, if I wanted to. This way, the brim can be here, but the seam that we made will be on the back. Now we're just going to take the glue gun and we're going to glue inside the hat, all around the edge of the brim of the hat. And again, I want my seam to the back, so I'm going to put that there. And we want to go over the nose a little bit and kind of push it down so you can't see the edges of where that beard is. Give it a little scrunch, and you have a gnome. And this is really cute for your windowsills or even in a pot inside. I probably wouldn't keep it outside, but it makes a really cute, perfect decor. Thank you.